Why are we pointing at each other?
Hi, I'm Patrick. That is Eric Little. That's Brian Fiore. And this is Tiffany Sanders.
Yep.
Together we are just got played. We're at the Cloak and Blaster. Thank you for chiming in once. And we just got done playing...
The Cloak and Blaster!
Yeah. No, we got done playing Dice Forge.
No, I was chiming in.
Oh. Perfect timing, Eric.
As always.
Join us for Dice Forge and more of Eric's antics. Mr. Little, would you please tell us a little about how to play Dice Forge?
Sure. Players are heroes competing to gain the most glory points. Okay, so this is a game where you are heroes competing to gain the most glory points.
Nice.
So you're trying to get the most green on your track, and green counts as victory points. You just sniff your cards.
Yes. It has a new box smell.
Whoever gets the most victory points wins. You have 3 different types of currency. There's gold, there are sun shards, and moon shards. They're just yellow, red, and blue. They're different currencies that you can earn over the course of the game. Everybody rolls their dice when it's somebody's turn. So when the active player's turn, they roll their dice, everybody else rolls their dice, and you earn whatever currency is displayed on the dice. And then you get to spend them. You either go to the marketplace, you spend your gold to purchase these cool little die faces that you can use to replace the die faces on your little Lego die cube things that you've got. And those just then every other
Lego.
turn, Lego-ish. But then every future turn, whenever you roll, now you've got new die faces, so you're kind of forging your dice. That's why it's called Dice Forge. Or you can go out here and perform heroic feats and do these quests. I think that's thematically what you're doing. I like to imagine that we're just a bunch of murder hobos going around killing deer and minotaurs and hammers. I don't know how you would kill a hammer, but maybe you're stealing them. It seems to work. And they earn you victory points. Some of them allow you to extend your board so that way you can have more resources. Some of them get you new die faces. Some of them allow you to just roll your dice a bunch of times. But you just keep doing that for a set number of turns based on the number of players that you've got. And at the end of the round, whoever's got the most victory points wins. I mean, does I sound like I covered it?
That was actually a different game.
Was that a different game?
You were thinking of something different.
Oh.
No, that was actually Dice Forge. But now, Brian, if you had to pick something you like the most, what do you like most about Dice Forge?
The thing I like about Dice Forge is it has a very interesting, unique kind of mechanic to it.
Mechanism?
Yes, mechanism. In that it's the probability management with the dice and customizing it and rolling it. So it kind of also reminds me of Machikoro, which is another one of my favorite gateway type of games, but this one is it's much more on steroids. So it's Machikoro plus.
Steroids.
Yeah, it's my.
If you had to pick something you like the most.
The thing that I like the most about this game is, honestly, I dig the whole little Lego-ish dice. I think that's really neat, being able to customize these. And I like that it's really, I feel like it's super easy to teach to people. It's been kind of a go-to for me I've played this before, but it's kind of a go-to for me in bringing new people. It's my kind of gateway for introducing people into games. So it works for that.
Tiffany?
Yes.
What do you like the most?
I think that both Brian and Eric have really great, so those are really good. I would echo those. I also just like dice rollers. It's a lot of fun, and you get to roll your dice on every person's turn in the one round. So in a 4-player game, you'll roll your dice and collect resources 4 times in one round. So that's great if you're paying attention, and not so great if you're talking and having good with your friends and you're like, shit, did I roll yet? I don't know. But
you're a dice checker girl.
I love it. I like when I get a whole big handful of dice and I can just roll them.
I like the artwork. The artwork's fantastic. If you guys all had very, very valid things you like the most, but you were absolutely wrong. It's the artwork that is the best thing. But if you had to pick something you like the least, Mr. Fiore.
I am prone to a little bit of AP here and there.
No.
Yeah, slightly. Just a little,
I don't know what he's talking about.
just a wee bit. And being that there's 2 dice, and then when you can spend your red gems to take an extra turn, my mind's already working. Okay, so if I take 2 actions and then I get to roll, and I can buy cards that like allow me to roll the dice even more. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to purchase, and then which dice face I want to replace, so that I have the highest probability of getting exactly what I want every time. That could be
AP,
an issue
AP
sometimes.
prone?
I mean, it's not my problem. I mean, I guess I feel.
It's not my problem.
Yeah, you have to put up with it.
That was
Yeah.
our problem.
But it does make me feel a little bit of anxiety, worrying that
Yeah.
you guys might be like getting mad.
Yeah, we were.
I didn't
we
sense
were
any anxiety out of you
No.
at all. Eric, if you had to pick something that you like the least.
If I had to pick something I like the least, the thing that I dislike about this is kind of the opposite of you saying that you like dice chuckers. In general, I don't much care for dice chuckers
He's wrong.
because while the tactile feeling of rolling dice is great, the probability of rolling 2 1s over and over and over and over and over again, even after you've customized your dice with all these other cool die faces, and just getting one gold every turn sucks. And I know it shouldn't happen that way, but mathematically it's going to happen at some point, and it doesn't feel good to kind of end up on that randomness stick where you just kind of get screwed a little bit.
Not in the way you like to get screwed. Tiffany, if you had to pick one thing that you liked the least.
I definitely think there are certain paths to victory that are stronger or more obvious than others, and so I think you can often when you have a person playing that analyzes every single option they can take, they'll find those pathways and run away with the victory. It's not the end of the world for me because I play more to have fun than to win, but I can see how it would probably make some of my friends really butthurt.
Well, thank you very much.
What about you?
What about me?
What's your
I
least
wasn't going to say
favorite?
anything. I wasn't going to say anything because I feel silly about this. I don't like the fact that you're right. In the middle of a conversation, we're joking around, we're having fun, and then somebody chuck dice, and you're like get caught up in a story for just a second, a second, and then you're like, I think I didn't roll, or you like Brian, he's like, I didn't think I roll, so I'm going to roll again a few times just to make sure.
Hey, now. I had a card
never
that let me do
happened.
that.
No, I'm gonna just.
If you have the highest victory points, you're allowed to. When you're unsure, you're allowed to take another turn.
I don't think that's in the rules, but
He probably wrote it in there. It probably is there
that's
now.
a Sharpie. If it's written with Sharpie. All right, I'm Patrick. That's Brian Fiore.
Paragraph 3, subclause C.
Eric Little. That's me. Tiffany Sanders at Cloak and Blaster just got done playing Dice Forge. Thank you very much for watching.
I wasn't watching, I was here.
We didn't thank you.
Well, he did. He looked right at me when he said it.
No, he just said that to make you feel better.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I do need that.